And Joni joins us with a look at your weekend forecast.
Yeah, good evening. And you're just mentioning the Greer fire, and obviously winds not helping out that situation today. The red flag warning continues for eastern Arizona. That does include Greer. This is until 8 p.m. Gusts potentially 40 to 45. Now, these red flag warnings are issued when the risk of fire spreading is very high, and that's especially bad when you already have an existing fire like the Greer fire. That being said, most of this warning area will be dropped overnight, and then we'll have a small section of the Little Colorado River Valley out towards St. John's where we're going to have one in effect for tomorrow. That being said, even in areas not covered by a red flag warning, there could be a wind advisory reissued. It's certainly not going to be completely calm tomorrow, maybe a little bit better than today, but still gusty and still a fire risk will be there. A wind advisory continues for northwestern Arizona, including Kingman, with gusts of 35 to 45. That's until late tonight. So remember, if you're driving in this area, 2 hands on the steering wheel as those winds could be whipping around. One of the reasons for that is the jet stream. Now, this is the position as of this afternoon through the overnight hours. You can see this dip right here. That's a recipe to stir up those winds. And then by tomorrow, it'll actually drag in some slightly cooler air. So that does make tomorrow the pick of the weekend here in the valley, with highs dropping back to the 80s. Now, it's only temporary because after we continued to see the jet stream kind of hanging out nearby on Monday, it then lifts. And then this is really what we do not like seeing around here. This is that monstrous ridge of high pressure, and that will be what sends our temperatures back to the 100s by midweek. I did want to show you what's going on with the winds in the valley overnight. Wouldn't be surprised if you get a gust of around 25, 30 miles an hour, so keep that in mind if you have dinner plans, heading out to a patio somewhere. And then tomorrow, we may see a little bit of a drop off of those winds in the valley, but they may flare up again by tomorrow afternoon with gusts of around 20 miles an hour. And unfortunately, continued gusty conditions for parts of the high country in eastern Arizona with gusts of 30 to 35. Maybe not quite as bad as today, but still gusty at times. Okay, a lot of variety here in the 7-day first alert forecast. We have 88 tomorrow and then low 90s on Monday. And then you know what? I'm kind of blocking what I don't want you to see, but I'm going to have to back out of the way and let you see it. Yeah, then we get back into the low to mid 100 range. 103 on Wednesday, around 105 to 106 on Thursday, and then 105 Friday. Saturday, low 100s. Now, of course, as we head into the rest of Memorial Day weekend, there are signs that some of the temperatures may cool off a little bit, but there's a lot of disagreement with that part of the forecast. We'll just have to continue to update you on the 100s that are arriving later on this week.